During the long history of the NBA, numerous duos have played in this league, which has influenced the huge success of certain clubs.
A lot of threes in the second half, but they're 6 for 7. Thompson, a corner three, got it!
With the arrival of certain players, the history of some clubs have changed a lot, creating a tandem in an NBA team that has repeatedly contributed to the transformation of an average team into a champion team. In today's video, we will go through the top 8 greatest duos in NBA history. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to get the latest updates. Number 8. Karl Malone and John Stockton. The Utah Jazz never managed to win an NBA title, but they were close to achieving that several times. It was Karl Malone and John Stockton who created the greatest success in the history of this club.
The clock, Karl Malone to screen. Stockton to Malone, to the hoop. Here we go! Stockton beautifully to Malone.
In the 18 seasons spent in Utah, they played 2 NBA Finals. This duo were known for its great pick-and-roll game. Malone was a great scorer and rebounder, with over 25 points and 10 rebounds on average. Stockton, on the other hand, was a great assistant who averaged over 10 assists per game. If they hadn't played in the Michael Jordan era, they would have almost certainly brought the Jazz a championship ring. Number 7. Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West. Chamberlain and Jerry West did not win too many trophies playing together in the Los Angeles Lakers. On the contrary, they won only 1 title, but their contribution was crucial in that championship season. In the 1971-72 season, these 2 players combined scored just under 38 points on average. Chamberlain was known as a great rebounder, and that season, he had as many as 21 rebounds on average per game.
Forget this shit, cuz I got heat for niggas like you.
In addition to scoring, West also contributed with great performance when it comes to assists, as he recorded almost 9 assists on average.
2 seconds, 1 second. West throws it up. He makes it. West threw it up. 4, 3, 2. It's over.
That season, they were an unstoppable duo that ultimately failed to win more than 1 title during their joint stay in Los Angeles. Number 6. Larry Bird and Kevin McHale. The Boston Celtics is, along with the Los Angeles Lakers, the most successful franchise in the NBA. During its glorious history, many fantastic players played for this club, and during the 80s of the last century, a great duo was formed, consisting of Larry Bird and Kevin McHale.
Celtics. Kevin McHale. The Celtics on the parquet. McHale, what a move, and 5 for the Celtics. They quickly double Bird, and what a shot. Bird.
This duo brought 3 new titles for the Celtics after the dominance this franchise had during the 1960s. Larry is considered one of the top 10 players in NBA history, who has been equally good at the Celtics when it comes to points, rebounds, and assists. He was an extremely diverse player who created a fantastic duo with McHale as one of the best power forwards. Number 5. Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. This duo is still active and in the coming seasons could achieve more success in the NBA.
Leonard's been dominant, but he's had some good help as Klay Thompson throws in another. They're 4. Behind the back.
The Splash Brothers have won 3 Golden State Warriors titles so far. In addition, they led the Warriors twice to the finals, in which they suffered defeats.
Spade's final second. It's over. It's over. Cleveland is a city of champions once again.
Curry and Thompson are known for their great 3-point shot.
Play for 3. Good! And 6.
Curry is the best shooter in NBA history when it comes to that parameter.
There it is. No man.
In one of the seasons, the duo led the Warriors to a record 73 victories. On average, these 2 players score about 25 and 19 points per game. Number 4. LeBron James and Dwayne Wade. LeBron moved to the Miami Heat after several unsuccessful attempts to win the championship ring with the Cleveland Cavaliers. It turns out that it was a great move because he formed a duo with Dwayne Wade, who brought 2 championship titles.
Actually, the season opener for the Knicks. Alley-oop. James throws it down.
Wade looking for the return to LeBron. Off the window and down.
2 for the Heat. Oh, James behind the back and finds
Oh, he does it again. Throws it right up with the rim. James comes flying in from the right corner.
And Wade, baseball pass to LeBron. That was
How about
from
that pass?
92
One end to the
feet.
other. I mean, LeBron can go get.
This duo was simply unstoppable. They were both great in both scoring and jumping performance. James averaged nearly 27 and Wade 22 points per game. Playing together for Heat, this duo recorded the greatest success in the history of this franchise. Number 3, Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. This is one of the most successful duos in the history of the NBA.
Ford sends it to Kareem. Sky hook up and good. Lakers win.
Kareem, double team. 2-0. One. Magic puts it up.
Johnson and Abdul-Jabbar have competed in 5 seasons together to win 5 championships. In addition, they won 3 MVP titles. Jabbar is probably one of the best players in the center position in the NBA ever, averaging just over 20 points per game. Together, they created the Lakers' success during the 1980s, which will be repeated by our next duo in the early 2000s. Number 2, Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant, another duo that brought the Lakers several championship titles. This duo brought 3 titles to Los Angeles at the end of the last and beginning of this century. Those results are not at all surprising when you consider that Kobe is one of the best players in the history of this league, and O'Neal is one of the best players in his position, who was extremely dominant at the peak of his form. This duo could have brought even more success, but 2 powerful egos obviously could not function forever, so there were disagreements due to which O'Neal left the club. During their three-peat run, O'Neal averaged nearly 36 points in all 3 finals, while Bryant was over 25 points per game in each of the postseasons. Number 1, Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Quite expectedly, at the end of this list, Michael Jordan had to be found, as well as his colleague from the champion generation of the Chicago Bulls, Scottie Pippen. Pippen was a great help to Jordan to reach as many as 6 championship titles. Together, they contributed to the greatest success in the history of the franchise. In 1996, they led the Bulls to a record 72 victories, which was eventually surpassed by the Golden State Warriors. These 2 players complemented each other, so it is not fair to attribute all the success exclusively to Michael, because Pippen made a significant contribution to all that. Pippen averaged just over 17 points during those seasons, but he was great on both sides of the field. What can we say about the man who is considered to many to be the best basketball player of all time, who averaged almost 32 points per game? Due to all the success, this is definitely the best duo in the history of the NBA. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, press the like button and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any new videos.